Let's come to the third paragraph of the lesson, The Dying Sun. We believe, however, that some 2000 million years ago this rare event took place, and that another star wandering blindly through space happened to come near the sun. Students, you know that in the previous paragraph, the writer was telling us that it is very rare that a star comes near to another, because there is a vast distance between any two stars wandering in space. So here he is going to tell us that this event once took place, and this event was responsible for the creation of Earth. So this rare event means that the event of any two stars coming near one another. So he says that one star wandering blindly through space happened to come near the sun. The sun is also a star. So one star came near the sun, which is also a star. Just as the sun and moon raise tides on the earth, so this second star must have raised tides on the surface of the sun. Second star means the other star, the star other than the sun. And sun is the first star we are talking about, and we have a name for this, that is called sun. So he says that as sun and moon raise tides on the earth, in the same way, when the second star came near the sun, it raised tides on the surface. But they would be very different from the little tides which the small mass of the moon raises in our oceans. He says that moon is so small, as you know that the mass of the moon is so small, it's very little in comparison to the size of a star. So he says that just like moon raises tides on our oceans, in the same way the star raised tides. An immense tidal wave must have traveled over the surface of the sun. So he says because of the other star being near to the sun, the other star must have raised some tidal waves on the surface of the sun, at last forming a mountain. And he says as the star is so big, so the mass of the tidal waves which it formed on the surface of the sun must have become like a mountain, so high that we can hardly imagine it, that it would be so high, a mountain of tidal waves, that we cannot imagine it. As the cause of the disturbance came nearer and nearer, is the cause of disturbance the other star, the star other than the sun. As it came nearer and nearer, the mountain would rise higher and higher. What kind of mountain? The mountain of tidal waves. He says as the other star came nearer and nearer, the mountain would rise higher and higher. And before the second star began to move away again, and you know very well that if